I decided to sit down for art studies, and I did some hands today and yesterday, and then I did objects yesterday as well, because I haven't studied anything in a while. And this big fucking paper is really nice for studying, because I can just kind of, like, do a bunch of stuff, and then they're gonna overlap and shit, but, I can draw at a comfortable, like, size for each image. And then also, still have space left over. For about, this is 20, and this is 26 because I accidentally set the program to show me unlimited amount of images. And so at some point I was just like, this seems like too much. Yeah. And now I'm gonna try doing figures, which I think I'm pretty ass at. These are all 30 seconds, so I'm kind of also using this as, like, trying to teach myself to draw faster or whatever, which I'm not sure if it's doing that yet, because it's a different story when you're drawing something on your own and when you have, like, a picture that you're supposed to draw and then it literally just disappears after 30 seconds. You can't really hold yourself to that kind of time frame when you don't have something to draw off of, and something that you're literally just, like, doing from the top of your head. Anyway, I want to do figures, but I also want to not. Like, it's gonna look so ass, and it's gonna look so ass the first, like, 2,000 times. Remember that study thing, though, with the art students, pottery students, and, like, one group had to make 100 pots, and another group had to make 1 pot and try to make it perfect, and the group that did more pots did it better. Yeah. I need to cut my hair again. Just see how it's, like, not here, but, like, here. It's not even triangular really anymore. I need to cut here. Oh my god, Song by The Cure. Anyway. I just noticed. Anyway, I opened commissions. I don't know if you people have money, but I did open commissions. Should I be telling you about this though? Because I'm gonna have to, like, link a social for it, so you can actually see, like, examples of the drawings and stuff. They're fairly cheap for commissions. Yeah. And I want money. I need to get money, and I'm saving up for next year's Dokumi convention already. Because last time I only had $80 to spend, which I did, and I spent them all very well, across a single day, because we could only be there for a single day. But this time we're going to be there for 2 days, and we're also going to book a house. So I'm going to have to pay my share for a house for, like 3 days. They want to stay there for 4 days, because the convention is on a Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and we're going to be there on Friday and Saturday, because that's, like, obviously the beginning of the con. That's when, if you want to get something that may be limited, you better go on Friday as soon as they open, And on Sunday, most of the time, there's nothing really, like, a lot of people are out of stock, and unless there's something specifically, like, want to, like, maybe get or whatever, the third day is kind of just spent walking around and not really doing much. So it'd be kind of a waste, because the full weekend is, like, 90 euros or something. And last time, a single day was 60? I think. Or Friday was cheaper, because on Friday less people can go because it's a weekday, and the convention starts at 1 p.m. and most people have either got jobs or are in school at that time. But yeah, so they want to come on not Thursday, because, you know, it'd be stupid to come on Friday, because then you need to go there probably at like 8 a.m., get into the house, leave all your stuff, and immediately go to the convention. So they want to book it for 4 nights, though, for some reason. Because for me, I'd be like, okay, let's come on Thursday, so that we can have one day to, like, get there, get food for the weekend, kind of plan what's going to be going on, and just, like, have a chill evening together. And then next day go to the con, next day go to the con again, and then go home. That's what I would be thinking. But they were like, oh no, let's get like another day. Let's come on Wednesday so that we have like more time to like hang out and chill. Which I don't know. I don't think I can really do that because I'm gonna have school. La 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 la. Let me check this out really quick. Shut up. 2026. Where's the full calendar, you guys? Where's my thing? Hello? I gotta look up when the fucking con is again. I keep forgetting. The 29th of May to 31st of May. January, February, March, April, May. May is the 5th month. Yeah, I don't have holidays in May at all. Like, there's one on the 15th. But I'm gonna have to, like, skip school for this. Anyway, I've been yapping. As they say. Okay, time to figure. Time to go figure. I'm at figure number 11 out of 20 that I wanted to do. And I'm getting so bored. I'm so bored. See, I did like these. Some of these are clearly better than others. And then I couldn't fit more on this page. And this is only 7. When I finished the 7th one, I was like, how many more am I going to have to do? Because I said my goal to 20. And then I did like 4 more on this. And already you can see I'm like, this is the last one. I'm like, I don't want to do this no more. And then I did like 2 more on another page. But see, because now I have like these 2 here and the rest is pretty empty. So I'm going to have to fill at least this page so that it doesn't look fucking stupid and like I'm a quitter. Oh my god. I dragged my nails over the page and now there's a red line. Ugh. Well, I think some of these are better than others. Some of these are, honestly, I thought I'd be much worse at it. Overall, these are quite good. Don't ask me to draw faces on them. I will not. I'm talking about bodies only. Hands too. And feet. They're really just, you need to pretend that they're there. We're talking about just the body and the form and whatever. They're quite alright. Muscular people are much harder to draw than skinny and fat people. That's what I've found so far. I think I like this one best so far. It's proportionate, because oftentimes, like for this one, his legs were not that long. They were like this much maybe, but for some reason I just kept drawing the lines longer. But it doesn't look that bad. But this one is still the best. I think I like the fact that you can see that he's supposed to be kind of more muscular, but I just did that by adding like a line in the area where the spine would be, because if someone has like your spine will always have like a dip, like a river that goes over your body. If the mass of the rest of your body is like more, because if you're skinny, your spine's going to stick out, but if you're not skinny, then the spine is going to dip in, because for some reason the skin is just like glued to your spine, I guess. So you can see that this dude's more beefy than others. Legs are trouble. Legs are trouble, I'm telling you. Also, most of these are presumably male models. This was a woman, here I'm not sure. And then this other one, this was also a woman. And then the other ones are all dudes. It's mostly the same guy also. Which is this man that I haven't drawn yet. I paused my course. This man, he makes up like most of the images, I think. Ah! It's so annoying. I set myself for 2 minutes per person, which I think is I thought would be fine, but I'm kind of just drawing it without thinking too much about it, which I'm not sure if that's how it's supposed to be, you know? Because sometimes I'm like, oh, I need more time for this. Like the one I named as my favorite, I actually paused and just like kept drawing a little bit more, because else he would have had just one arm and no head. Yeah. I think these are pretty alright. It's not as embarrassing to draw naked people as I thought. Because the first few times that you're like, whoa, penis, it's like just that. But then you draw the rest of it and it's like, okay, this is like this much of like a body that's like this big. So it doesn't even really matter. Like for the first illustration, I didn't even have time to really draw his dick. Also, you barely could see it. So I was like, okay, that's one of the details I'm just going to skip out on. And most of these other people have been covered when their front was, like, exposed. I don't know if I'm learning anything from this. Maybe. I mean, it's supposed to help, right? Like, figure drawing is, like, the number one thing that that's what artists do. It's like what you do in, like, art school or whatever. Some guy comes and he's like, what's up? And then everybody draws him. So it must, like, mean something. But maybe I'm not learning anything because I'm drawing them too fast. I don't know. Should I be, like, revising? I don't know, dude. Wait, hold on. 9. This was number 10. And I'm actually then at 12. I forgot to count this tiny little man that I drew in the corner. I think it's more about, like, getting the figure down and, like, being able to communicate a pose, I think, probably. Also, I'm not using, like, a lot of guidelines, which I think what you're aiming for an artist to use as few guidelines as possible and to just be able to bang that shit out. So I'm really just eyeing it all, you know? Maybe I should, because what I do when I'm drawing something, like, where's my little book? When I draw from a picture, it's upside down. When I draw from a picture, here I drew a bunch of borzois. Hello? Or did I not draw them in here? Where are my borzois? But it's not this one. I have the same book twice. They're in here. I know it. That's a dog, but not a borzoi. That's a... Where are they? Okay, here. Here we've got these borzois. I drew a couple because they're pretty fun to draw. They're a pretty unique animal. Like this one, for example. This is sleeping borzoi. These are all pictures that I got like on Pinterest. I've got a borzoi board. And like for this one, I just drew the like shape, the outline of it to keep the proportions, and then I drew inside of it, inside of my shape that I got. And they all look pretty fine. This one got a little fucked up, but that's because it's one of the last ones that I drew. Or like these ones, borzois are very angular dogs. which is why I find them to be very easy to draw. Whoops. But I'm not doing that right now. I'm not, like, adding a shape around the people. Maybe I should start doing that. Maybe I should have used more than 2 minutes and done less than 20 people. But it's gonna look really amazing when I show it to people and I'm like, hey, check this out. Look at all these people. And people are gonna be really impressed. Okay, well, I'll go continue now. I quit early, and it says 19, but it's 17 because I skipped over one once and then the last image I didn't do. But here's all of them. Here's the ones that I started out with, and then I think I numbered them by which one I did next, as far as I can remember anyway. This one, I don't like. This one's really bad. Once again, a very muscular person. Don't know how to do that yet. The rest of these are pretty alright. And then this page features a lot less people, because I drew them a lot bigger. This one, what's going on, bro? I don't know. This one is my fave. This one's alright. I couldn't see. He was standing on a block, so I can't see the rest of it, okay? But I do like this one as well. This one's okay. And then this is the last page. Very much overlapping. Here, I think, I hate this one because the proportions here are totally wrong. The top with the arms and stuff is good, though. This boxer person, his arms a bit too short, and it looks like he's fucking decimating this woman. That's so sad. But the pose itself is good. This, don't remember what that is. Don't like it. This guy, pretty cool. This one I really like, I think. It's very dynamic. Lots of boxer thingies, you know. I don't know, it's the same dude that I talked about earlier. That just has a lot of pictures on that program. This one's pretty good. I quite like it. I think out of these ones, that one's my favorite. So yeah, so that's all of those. And that's it for figure studies today. I don't feel like doing it anymore. I've just been doing this because I can't go into the kitchen because my mom's boyfriend is still here, and I don't like him watching me do things, because it's just awkward. And he said he was going to leave early noon. It is 4 p.m. Sorry, man, that's late afternoon. And he's still not gone, so fucking hurry it up. I've just been starving all morning. I've been awake since 1 p.m., so literally only 3 hours, and I've just been able to sit here and draw for the whole time, because I can't really... Getting up makes me remember how hungry I am. So yeah. That's why I've just been like, okay, I guess I'll just sit here and do this. Oh my god. I'm so hungry, dude. I'm so hungry. I want to eat like a yogurt or something. And he's just not leaving. Anyway, at least I finished my studies, or practice, I guess, more so, because I'm not really thinking about it, so I can't be really studying. This pencil is pretty good. It's a monograph, also Tombow. Can't fucking see it, but Tombow is like my favorite brand for pens and pencils, I think, because I have a pen that I use for my sketchbook. That is really great. It's a brush pen. This thing's pretty cool as well. It's got like a whole lot of eraser at the top. Look how much that is. And you like turn it to take it out or put it back in, and it's got like, it's a lead pencil. So you can either push it up by pushing this, or you can shake it, because there's a weight inside of it that pushes the lead out if you do this hard enough. I don't know if I really like it. I've started getting used to it, just like drawing, and then whenever it's in, just going like shaking it a little bit. It's really practical, and like I had to look up a YouTube tutorial how to change the lead inside of it, because I was like, do I pull this? Do I try this? Blah blah. And the literally only thing I have to do is pull this thing off. That's how you change the eraser and the lead. You just fucking drop it in there. And I feel like I'm breaking it. Oh no. There we go. Okay. Fixed. It's pretty cool. It also looks pretty cool. The lead I use is HB, I believe. It's pretty darn good. I think most of the drawings in this big book are done with this one. Ooh, I forgot to number my pages. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Okay, so we're at page 22, and 22 is empty. I filled approximately 21 pages. It's actually less than that because sometimes some pages are empty. It's more like 19 maybe. That doesn't even really matter though. I'm so hungry.